Hi guys, so after a lot of failure in recording the audio for this video, I finally done it. For this video, I will show you how to shop at Taobao.com without the help of an agent. So for those who have no idea what is Taobao, it's basically the Chinese version of eBay. Taobao.com has actually been around for quite a while. If you haven't heard about Taobao.com, maybe you have heard about Alibaba or AliExpress. They are actually the same company. Before I started using Taobao, I always heard about it, but I never tried to use it because it's in Chinese. And one of my friends is also an agent for Taobao. She keep on saying that it's very cheap to buy from Taobao, more cheaper than AliExpress or Alibaba, which is its sister company. So one day I was so curious and I was looking for one items that I cannot find. Even if I found it on AliExpress, it's quite expensive, especially you have to pay it in dollar. So I started to use Taobao. For this first part of how-to video, I will show you how to register and also how to search for the item that you are looking for. So let's start with the registration. Just to let you guys know that I'm using the Taobao.com, which is assigned for my country, Malaysia. So I do not know whether it is the same for other country. You actually can select the country, but the language will be in Chinese. If you are like me, only know very little Chinese or maybe no Chinese at all, I suggest you to use Google Chrome, as it will direct translate all the web page for you, so it will be a bit more easy to do the shopping and also to do the searching. It doesn't mean you have to use Google Chrome, but it's the better option. So now just type in Taobao.com. Once you are at the home page, you can see that it is in Chinese, so just wait for a few seconds for it to be translated to your language. And then now, once it's translated, you can see on the top left of the home page, there's an option for you to choose your country. But no matter what country you choose, even the US or Canada, the language will be the same. They only give you two choices, which is simplified Chinese and also traditional Chinese. Once you have chosen your country, you can now go to register for an account. Click on the registration link, and once you are at the registration page, you can see that there is language option for you to choose from. One is Chinese, the other one is English. So you choose your language. As you can see on this page, there is a pop-up. So this pop-up is basically the term and condition for using Taobao.com. If you don't want to read this, just go and agree it. And once it's closed, you can see that they're asking for your mobile number. But actually you can also choose to give them your email address. So this first step is basically the verification stage. After successfully verifying your mobile phone or email address, the next step will be to fill in your username and also password. When I did my account registration, I have a very hard time filling in the password because it requires you to have a strong password. So if you are like me, a very forgetful person, just make sure you write down your strong password first so that you can re-enter it. Once you've done that, and if there's no problem, then you will be at the success page. Now you can go back to the home page to see whether you have been logged in or not. If you didn't see this part on your home page, that means you have to log in your account. But every time if you restarted the browser or you came back to the next day, they will also ask you for your password just to make sure no one else use your account. I will show you how to search for an item on Taobao. If you don't want to do the registration, it's fine. You can still check out the website, search for items you are interested, or maybe just item that might interest you. The good thing about having an account is that when you found something that you are interested, you can always mark it as your favorite. If you decide to buy the items, you can always go to your favorite folder and put it in your shopping carts, or maybe you can straight away put it into your shopping carts. The first option that you can go for is just use the categories that they already provided you. So when you hover your mouse over these categories, it will expand into subsection of categories. So like women clothing, there are dress, there are pants. So you just choose whichever interests you and just click on it. Once you click on one of the selection, it will bring you to pages like this, which showcase all the items that are related to your selection. As you can see here, each item showcase their price, but the price here is not always the final price, and sometimes it is even the price for different items. It's not the price for the display item. This is one of the way that the seller will trick buyer into clicking on their items. Another thing is, if it's too cheap, it might be a bogus offer, or you may say it as a fake offer. The next thing is number of sales. So this is good if you want to know whether the offer is real or not, because this will tell you how many people has bought the item. Next is the store name. So if you hover your mouse over the store name, it will open up a small pop-up that showcase the achievement and credibility of the store. So here, in order to know the credibility of this store, they actually have like symbol that will tell you whether the seller is doing good or not. The way that they decide the credibility is based on feedbacks and assessment by the buyers. So if the store get one good feedback, they will earn 1 point. So all these points will be add up, and it will be represented by symbols that you can see in the details. If you see like heart shape, it might means that the store is still new, or maybe they have bad reputation. And if you see like a crown, the golden crown, that means that the store was trusted by buyers because they have many positive feedbacks. Most of the time, people will advise buyer to buy from store with diamonds or crowns symbol because these are the trusted seller. But based on my experience, you can still trust store with heart-shaped symbol because sometimes they just don't get too many customers and they are still new. Sometimes they're selling unique items that only cater to a certain target market, so they don't get too many feedbacks. The next way to know whether you can trust the store or not, you straight away go and look at the feedbacks and also assessment by buyers. And then they have the location of the store, just in case you want to know, and also the chat icon. Chat icon is very important, and you can find chat icon in the store page, item page, in the logistic page. The icon is always there for you, just in case you have problems or you have questions. The way I chat with the seller is by Google Translate the things that I want to say and just copy and paste it into the chat windows. But just for your information, whatever you direct translate doesn't always mean the same in Chinese. So it's better for you to have a friend to help you to chat with the person, a friend who knows Chinese to help you to chat with the person. If you have a bit of knowledge in Chinese, use it to come up with the sentence that makes sense. If you're lucky, you can also chat them in English, because sometimes store or seller, they have people who know how to speak English, especially when they know that they have international market. They will always have someone standby who know how to speak English. By chatting, you can also see whether you can trust the seller or not. So far, I just use Chinese, and I will tell them that I do not know Chinese too well, so they will understand my situation and they will help me. So far, I have no problem with the seller. I don't have any fight or talking bad in the chat. I hope it will never happen. So on top here, on the bars, there are sales and also price here. So for the sales, if you click on it, it will show you the items based on the number of sales. So items with the most sale will be shown first till the one with no sales at all. So this way it's easier for you to know which item is legit or which is giving you a real offer. And for the price part, if you click on it, it will arrange the item from the lowest price to the most expensive. If you click on it again, it will arrange the other way, which is the most expensive to the cheapest. But here I just want to tell you, it doesn't arrange all the cheapest price. Sometimes you have to search it in the filter from what price to what price. Okay, now if you hover over the picture of the items, there is this two link will appear on the pictures itself, which is get the same or find similar. If you click on the get the same item, it will show you exactly the same item except for the price and also number of sale. By this way, you can compare the price and also the number of sale and pick which seller you want to buy from. If you click on to find similar, it will help you to find similar items to the one that you are interested in. But sometimes it doesn't actually show you the similar items, but still in that range of that items. So the second search option is by using the search engine. So this is pretty normal. You just type in whatever you want to find, maybe bag, maybe dress, maybe you want to find a brand. If that doesn't help you, if using English terms doesn't help you to find the items that you are looking for, you can use Google Translate to translate it into Chinese terms. So here I use Google Translate. I translated doll, and that appear. That's the translation for doll. You just copy and paste the translation onto your search engine and search, and will come up with this result, and sometimes unrelated items will appear. So this is normal if you are trying to find items generally, not specifically. Another thing is, on the bottom of the search engine, there is also like suggestion for the term that you are looking for. So you can also use these search terms to find the items that you are looking for. Okay, now I just want to show you about Google Translate. If you're translating just one word into Chinese, there will be several translation for it. So you can look at the translation and pick the one that suits most to what you are looking for. Maybe you still cannot find the items that you are looking for. You can always go and Google for Taobao search terms, and there are many bloggers that write about search term for Taobao, which is to translate it into Chinese character. So you can use those to help you to find the items that you are looking for. There is always info videos on YouTube, and you can even Google it. There are so many bloggers that blog about Taobao, but sometimes you can find all the solution on blog or YouTube. You have to go through it by yourself to find the solution. So I hope this video will help you in using Taobao for yourself. And if you have like question, you can always comment below, and I will try my best to answer your question. And for the next part, I will be talking on how to put items in your shopping carts, and also how to make payments. Also the difference between shipments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So for now, thanks for watching.